What's up guys, it's JGMan179 here with another review from Day Late Game Reviews. This week there's two huge releases, but we're only going to be focusing on one, and that would be Saints Row IV, or 4 for those of you who understand Roman numerals. Volition is back and Saints Row 4 is bigger and badder than ever. After the story of Saints Row III, your character becomes president of the USA, which is then invaded by aliens shortly afterwards. After much fighting, you're finally placed into a simulated version of Steelport, and the chaos really begins. You get superpowers, crazy alien weapons, fast cars, and just about everything else you had access to in the previous game. And there's Keith David, so, that's cool. Let's start getting down and dirty into the little details. Let's start off with the good. If you're a fan of the crazy ridiculousness of the Saints Row franchise, then this game is perfect for you. You've got outrageous superpowers like Super Jump and Sprint, Freeze Blast and Telekinesis, and so many more. The weapon selection is just as crazy, with everything from a dubstep gun that literally shoots dubstep at people, to an alien abductor rifle that abducts anyone you shoot. This game has the most ridiculous guns to date. The world is filled with tons of side missions and challenges, but don't expect to see too much new stuff in that department. However, the addition of superpowers does make things a bit more interesting. And don't forget about the customization. It's still here, and everything that was customizable in the previous games are still customizable. From yourself, to cars, to guns, all your options are there. And the best part of the game is all the craziness of it. It's incredibly fun to play, and everything that goes on has a sense of humor to it, be it dick jokes or parodies of other games. All around the experience is fun, but the game might be a little too big for itself at times. Which leads us into the bad. Because THQ went under a while back, Saints Row 4 seems a little bit more low budget. All the old assets from Saints Row III are used again, including the graphics, the map, the challenges, and the gameplay mechanics. And with the introduction of superpowers, almost all of this stuff is rendered obsolete. You drive maybe 10% of the game until you get your first superpowers, which allows you to run faster than cars and completely ignore buildings. Rescuing homies also seems pointless, because there's never any real need to call them in. You've got crazy ice blasts and telekinesis destroying everyone anyway. You're not really gonna need backup in a situation like that. It's fun to kill aliens and stuff, but doing the core gameplay and challenges seem almost boring compared to just running around and blowing shit up. I've been told that much of this game was planned to be DLC for Saints Row III, and this game sure seems like it. It only has an added story that takes place out of the simulation, and a lot of the stuff could have just been added to Saints Row III. But we're gonna move on. Let's look at the achievement list. The achievements in Saints Row 4 are very common to open world games. Most of them relate to story, or upgrading something to maximum, collecting stuff, or just killing a certain amount of aliens with something. There's nothing interesting about the achievements here, except that some of them may be cleverly named. The only important achievement to note here is the secret one near the end. No spoilers here, but near the end you'll have to make a choice. One is obviously the right choice, the other is obviously the left choice, the wrong choice. Make the wrong choice first, because it'll net you the achievement, then just go make the right choice. Otherwise, the achievement is missed, and unless you have a save before this, you'll have to replay the entire game. So, for my reviews, I don't go by the traditional 1 to 10 scale when rating games, because I'm just that cool. It's a simple 3-part rating system. A play, which means the game is fun and enjoyable, and I believe a lot of people would have fun playing it also. Meh, meaning the game is okay, but there's quite a few flaws that would be a deal breaker for some people. And finally, a do not play, meaning this game is a pile of turd, it's broken, and nobody should play it. For Saints Row 4, taking into account both the good and the bad, I would give this game a play. It's extremely fun, chaotic, and hilarious, but if you want that traditional open world experience, you're gonna have to look elsewhere. With the addition of superpowers, many of the Saints Row 4 assets become utterly useless. But who cares? Because you've got crazy superpowers that can destroy everything! All in all, Saints Row 4 was a pretty fun game, with a little bit of brokenness to it, but should definitely not be counted out because of it. So, that's all I've got for you. The next few weeks are going to have some big releases, so you guys make sure you stay here and watch this channel for some more reviews and stuff. You can also go over and check out my achievement guides on my personal channel, ahjgman179. And yeah, make sure you guys keep on keeping on or whatever. So yeah, peace out.